I've always been a firm believer in my life that if I come across something, I am meant to take a pause and pay attention. If you are seeing or hearing this video right now, there is something within its content that is going to resonate so deeply with you. And I have seen this time and time again, specifically on my own TikTok account. A video will come across my newsfeed and it is exactly what I needed to hear in that exact moment. And the same thing happens when I record videos for other people. Thousands of messages saying exactly the same thing. I needed to hear that right now in this moment. And there is something within what you are about to see, read, or feel that is so important to you at that time and to your soul's purpose. I'm going to ask you just a couple of questions, and I really want you to sit with them just for a moment and pause the video if you need to. Have you ever had the feeling that you were just destined for more in your life? Have you ever figured out what that more looks like for you? Have you set a goal or had a vision in your life time and time again, start out strong and then the energy fizzles off and bam, you never get to the finish line? And if we're being 100% honest right now, what is the biggest thing holding you back in this moment of your life? Is it the voices in your head? Bad luck? When we peel all of that away, you can actually get to the root cause. You know, I've asked myself this question so many times over the years. The past 3 years have also been very challenging for so many people, but for the most part, it's been the last 12 months. Because, you see, people truly feel that the shift has begun, and many are sitting within their own tower moment, trying so deeply to let things go and to sit within the pain that is attached to that. It's a very confusing time for so many people. And can you just sit and think about this for a moment? Are you also feeling detached? Have you been allowing yourself to sit within those feelings as well? Have you been aimlessly looking for someone to guide you, to follow someone, to point you in the right direction of what your path should look like? Aimlessly wandering through the garden. Are you deeply and fully aware right now and trusting the universe that that person that you are so looking for is actually you? That everything you need is literally within your own self? You know what? I was exactly there in 2022. I had suffered unimaginable loss, and I was aimlessly trying to redefine and find myself again. And in December, I received an email from someone who was specifically looking for a person who had experience within the healing arts community. I have over 30 years. Business, I have built multi-million-dollar companies. In sales, those companies were sales-driven organizations. He had clients that were looking for exactly that person. So, we did the initial interview and it went very well, and then he connected me to his clients, who ended up being very impressed with my social media platform and also my message. And they happened to be Victor Otto and Aaron Doty. Well, the next step was to have a video conference with Vic. And I can tell you the synergy was absolutely immediate. It was refreshing to be reconnecting with someone who was actually aligned so closely to my core values and my own soul's purpose. Within the first couple of moments, we knew this partnership was a great fit. So, the next step was Vic and I had to both record our own video pieces, and the team would then put those all together to create a final product. Well, because I'm in Nova Scotia and Vic was in Texas, it was quite difficult to actually get together to shoot. But when I saw the finished product, it warmed my heart so much. Vic was talking about how our connection was immediate. The synergy was so wonderful. But then he said he would leave his children with me. Wow, that was so humbling and wonderful all at the same time. And I knew in that moment that the shift that we'd all been experiencing was coming to fruition, that I was stepping into my own power again. However, this time, I would be aligned with people that I needed to be aligned with. If you've been struggling yourself to really find your purpose, trying to redesign and restructure the life that you dream of within the depths of your own soul, then I invite you to discover living within the art of intention. And this doesn't have to be complicated. It is simply just taking a look at how your brain is wired and framed. And this framing is created by societal programming, family programming, educational, religious programming, on and on and on. All of those things sit within your subconscious part of your brain. So most times you're not even aware that you have limiting beliefs. The Quantum Manifesto Matrix program follows the universal laws, but adds an additional twist to it. You cannot attract to you what you desire if your body's frequency is low. It is simply impossible. And I say that with absolute conviction. You see, I built an 8-figure company completely organically with simply a dream, focus, perseverance, and I did the work. And I remember the pivotal moment where it all began to fall apart. Where I was emotionally, where I was spiritually, and most importantly, where I was energetically. Limiting beliefs. They stop so many people from being able to create their own dreams, their own futures, manifest their own desires. And when your body is in low frequency mode, well, they're rampant. You can create all the vision boards that you want and post notes all over your house with affirmations, on and on and on. But if you're not working on the limiting belief that is causing you to not achieve your goals, then all of those efforts are wasted. If you're not trying to strengthen your foundation, your tower will fall. I want to ask you another question. Are you feeling incredibly tired right now? Feeling that the world is literally sitting on your own shoulders? You are not alone. The issue at hand is the heaviness of the collective energy in this moment. So what you are feeling is valid and real. Limiting beliefs and low frequency sound like this. Do you ever feel like you're not good enough? Or that you're not lovable? How about if I was to ask you right now in this moment, what truly inspires you? Have you defined what your passion and purpose is within your own life? Or do you define these things only to slightly fall off of the rails time and time again? Now, take a moment and close your eyes, and I really want you to listen to these phrases. See how they resonate with you. Do you find yourself saying these phrases in your own inner voice? And is this something that you're truly and honestly aware of about yourself? Pay attention to your body, your breathing, your heart rate. Feel the shift. Where do you feel it? Okay, you ready? I can't. I don't. I shouldn't. I'm not. I've tried and it's too late. They're better. I don't deserve. I'm not worthy. There's someone better. I've been told. My loved one says that I'm stupid. I realize that some of these are very dark and may seem quite harsh, but the reality is the majority of the population uses this very own dialogue and language within their own minds toward themselves and many times towards other people. The great news is that we absolutely 100% have the ability to change this within our own subconscious mind, turning it into a habit, thus turning it into a belief. And in that moment, you have changed the belief from limiting to limitless. How cool is that? You have effectively fired up the energy furnace of frequency within your own body. The core difference with the QMM program is its connection to the universal laws and its profound ability for the tools designed to communicate deeply with your subconscious thinking. It is proven to reframe and rewire your thoughts, actions, and core beliefs. For 4 weeks, you will have access to this exclusive program that you can do on demand at any time at your own pace, but you also have access to it forever. So don't stress out if you can't get it done in 4 weeks. However, the most powerful part of this program are the coaching calls. I have worked with thousands of people over the years to help define and pull out their purpose and passion, to help them align with their own personal power, and some become multi-million-dollar sales agents. You will have the ability to sit within a group of like-minded individuals, sharing your experiences, your thoughts, and your needs. Because at the end of the day, let's face it, the phrase "it takes a village" is so incredibly true in today's landscape. I cannot wait to see you in the program and to work with you. This is going to be so incredible, not only for yourself, but for the collective within the group, because you're an amazing part of that pie. It is also so incredibly important to remind ourselves that we truly are each a magnificent piece in the pie that we call humanity. And technology allows us to connect from wherever we are to whoever we need to in that moment, just like you and I are right now. See you soon.